Alright, busia for menchachi obi biara na mensa ma obi biara kwa aba mfambra ayeka TV busia for ayeka kase boso na adrusu mesel say enani dey edikan o team mesel so be subscribe to my channel obe like na do adwenche so egu comment section kama be hwem na kinkan bibia ama mo kama na busia for eye urban sumana bagbin na che say eye ode kata bi aba abonten a che say more say parliament omo nyina or samon parliament say omo nyina ensambra ebedi adwuma kama na krata eba 10th of May ya na che say krata yi ba abonten na o che say 17th of May parliamentary members omo nyina ntimi mbra na che say omo mbra mbebo adwuma abra odi ebufu ebe this ɔde abufuo dismiss parliament abra kyesɛ na nsensɛm bi ɛkɔ so wɔ parliament ɔno wanhyɛ ɛda a kyesɛ na parliamentary members ne mbra na afei deɛ ɔde kata aba abɔnten sɛ 17th of May parliamentary members ɔmo nyina mba abɔnten na kyesɛ ɔmo mɛtoto bibi ama Ghana busuafoɔ gyebrɛ ne nkɔkan krataa no mu nsɛm koba eba beto so ha ya yekati message so be subscribe to my channel obe like na do adventure so comment section come
of urgent importance to government that had been advertised to be taken. They were advertised on the order paper of the day, and these were the items. One, the adoption of the 34th report of the Appointment Committee on His Excellency the President's nomination for appointment as ministers, regional ministers, and deputy ministers. Two, motion on additional financing agreement between Government of Ghana and the IDA for an amount of $150 million to finance the ongoing Greater Accra Resilient and Integrated Development Project, also known as the GARID. 3, request for tax exemption for selected beneficiaries under the 1D1F program. On the first item, you all know that Mr. President did some reshuffle and came out with some nominations. As you are well aware, the appointment committee sat on all of the nominees, interviewed them, engaged them, asked the relevant questions, and the report, as was tabled on the floor, was by consensus. So all we left to do is to take it through the motion of voting. On the issue of the GARID, that is the IDA 150 million, the committee had done its work. In fact, we had taken the motion, and the Works and Housing Subcommittee Committee of Parliament had expressed certain views, and Mr. Speaker advised that the matter be taken back to committee and the leadership of the Works and Housing Committee be asked to join to express their views so that such views get incorporated. In fact, this was done, and all that is left is for this item to be taken so that government can access this concessional facility to show up our forex. We all know the situation with our city, and these are things that if we are unable to speedily deal with, would affect our economy. In the financial sector, it's a speculative sector, and if these things are not managed well and we allow things to remain in the limbo, it affects the government and the country. The final thing is the 1D1F. We are all aware unemployment is a major issue in this country. In fact, political parties mount campaigns on issue of unemployment and promise job creation. We all know that job creation can never be guaranteed in the public sector. If we over rely on the public sector for job creation, our economy will crash. there's going to be consumption, and no investment. You may recall that somewhere 2013 thereabout, the then President John Dramani Mahama, lamented how we were spending all our tax revenues on public sector wages. This government came out with a paradigm shift, a shift to encourage the private sector to create employment. And that is how come the 1D, 1F concept policy was introduced. We have a number of companies who got attracted to this and got attracted by this and have started building factories in Ghana. They have gotten to various stages, and there is an urgent need to have these tax exemptions in place. It is not a freebie. It's not a gift. It's not that government is wasting money instead of generating money. It is rather gifting money to the private sector. When you introduce such incentives, it is also to enhance production and create the necessary space in the liquidity of the company so that they can employ more and expand. That is the rationale behind it, unless it is abused.
The Speaker, Edmund Wajaye. So you're still Speaker of Parliament. What exactly then mentioned in them? A normal sir break your mukwe normal sign maybe.
Obaba to be an down
and to be time I just met in December 7th and some more. Oh, okay. Ghana for na management. Ana. Ghana for na management. Never saw Baba Yajuma, Emma Ghana for. And also Oma. It is up to Ghana for.
Worry.
Ghana for na management. And also 1 year Juma.
On cancer.
And the official
Juma we are Makwain.
Into a Makwain. To an address or Obaba December 7th.
And yes, a headmaster Makwa will be in China. That will be.
We are sure. Constitution and a man 7 days is somewhere. Until I may be able to know baby shot. No, I catch a constitution also say, oh my God.
But Ellen,
say, do on a man, not necessary constitution also such as saying, and okay,
but if we say Speaker Mapping, a buyer, and it's our 8th Parliamentary.
Mr. Parliament, when I come once a man, you want some that. You could come once some radio station be saying, means I repeating and make be any acufre. As a particular Parliament, we did not bring a meaning. Fitted there one, may say in yet here once a send you BC. And yet I am more quite choose on the speaker and Kunya, you more papers and papers.
If you bleed,
to chunk for among who couldn't come the bonk, and yes, our Parliament.
A more trunk of 1 hour, trunk of 1
and yes, our Parliament.
Yeah.
Intel after 4 years, yes, I am over. If it is sang down and necessary, you know, yet see a once. Say, me busy, and no one to know your movie. Yes, MPP needing a pot to Abama Papa, we know you will be Sandy Pacoroni if you can be a children. But we need a
Money bagro.
Ah, yeah, we the afternoon in tea. We Pacro Cotosa,
Pampa.
Meaning. And the point is, who show to me anyway, I see me. Yamia, do me a form of Krasaka 6 months pay. It is a speaker, so all Majuma, Ghana for management or mammy. Now, majority so senior constitution who baby for some so omra. Into almost so for some so omra. I am busy. A do baby here with tuning in idea and to be bed, my okay. Baby, I hear Ghana for the Indian back with my member.
There was a saying or say, or my bill. LGBTQ, and on their bread, on my bill, maybe I saw the Kokoma president.
Bill, maybe if you are our Parliament.
Nabutre, on my bill, on the Kokoma president. Bill, the president, a man, the secretary, actual letter, Brom say, Montion a man for Bill Nancy. Now, some no court, men, person who bill no crying idea. In the president, no, is